So a professor of mine at Emory, Jack Sheth, wrote this book, the Self-Destructive Habits of Really Good Companies. And there's 7 on here that I just thought would be not only good to visit, but just think about. Cocoon of denial. That'll never happen to us. Not our business. We are this 4 letters that's been merged and we're global. And you're trying to turn Exxon Valdez. Right? Stigma of arrogance. I recently had a chance to meet a chairman of a Fortune 10 company. And I greatly appreciated his comments that we've become arrogant because of our global brand, because we're known, right? We ride that wave, and those buyers who other people call on are starting to notice. And other people call on them with market data, with insights, with here's how to improve your business. We walk in with, have you seen our latest campaign? It is cheaper to innovate than it is to advertise. Because when you innovate, people will seek you out. People want to know about you. Case in point, somebody writes an article about you versus you advertising in that same magazine. Now, they both have value, right? But most people will flip to the ad, but they'll read the article because it's perceived to be a independent perspective, right? Complacent. Unfortunately, a lot of mature companies do this. They become complacent. They become comfortable. And next thing you know, a little nobody just grabbed your biggest client. A team that's scrappier, a team that hustles more, a team that is more focused, a team that is more driven, a team that utilizes their resources much more effectively, just started dating your biggest client. Incumbency. Certainly we see this a lot in politics. We're the incumbent. Sony and Walkman, I told you, we're 80% market share. At the turn of this century, there were over 200 car manufacturers in the US alone. Right? Jack talks about the ditch. There's always the rule of 3. 3 will compete. 3 will compete typically pretty consistently. There might be a big gap between the 3. The rest of them are going to head for the ditch. Why? You spend more cycles trying to get mind share. You spend more cycles trying to get attention instead of reinvesting in that innovation, and you're seen as a me too. Myopia. We talked about this, right? It's just, this is the way we're going to go. Volume. One of the lessons I think we all learned during the dot bomb is I don't care how many widgets you sell for $1, you will go out of business if you bought them for $2. Right? So somehow we feel like we can make this up with volume. Oh, just give this stuff away. Territorial. Fiefdoms. Have you seen the 50th story scenario? You know, a lot of companies, you know, there's a 50th floor, right? And there's the lobby, right? And then we have this is the sales organization, this is the ops people, this is finance, and let's see. You can certainly meet here and visit, and that would be fun, right? But if you're on the 4th floor of this floor, and you report to a senior vice president, well, they certainly kind of talk at this level sometimes, but he's pretty much told you, if you, and if you, there's somebody else on this floor, if you talk to anybody over there, I'll kill you. Right? And by the way, it's been driven into you that if you want resources, if you want visibility, if you want the team, if you want power, if you want influence, right? Build. Right? So if you're some lonely person on this floor and you're trying to get information or collaborate or ideas with somebody else on that floor, how do you go across these? Because I would submit that a lot of organizational design, by definition, it's not conducive to collaboration. It's not conducive to communication.